Yes, sir. Watch them read options, fool. Come on, Jamal. Take the ball, bro.
Okay, Coach, coming to you from the venue that hosted the Super Bowl back in February of '06. Welcome to Ford Field in downtown Detroit. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Minnesota Vikings and the Detroit Lions.
I know you didn't wear gray.
3/4 of the NFL season are complete. What lurks in our final month? We're underway in Week 14. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
That's tough, G.
Bro, what the freak? Throwing it off his back foot. I'm spamming triangle, bro.
And he'll take it forward.
I call my own, fool. That's a pick, my nigga.
5 yards on the game's first
play, in my face like
down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent.
I need to meet y'all.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Nah, I don't even feel like having no more, bro.
To throw, Cousins. Dancing to his left.
Look at.
And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. Third play here, this opening drive, as they're up against a 3rd and 5. Working out of the gun, Cousins. And he finds Cook. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one good for 24 yards.
That look like Cover 3 Sky. That
They've got
like
good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
Yeah, that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
From the 41, Cousins. Now the hit comes, and Cousins lost the
fumbled.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or has moved away from him. In this case, though, the teammate is looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. The 20. And he will
That's on me.
An interception return for the Lions touchdown. It was 3rd down. Defensively, they were just hoping to make a play and get off the field, get their offense on. Instead, they did one better. Pick it off, take it into the end zone.
Well, they did what you said. They got off the field.
They're going to come right back on.
They're going to come right back on, but happily, right? They put the ball in the end zone. That's the way you start a game. That's the way you set the tone.
Extra point by Marr, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And last time, decent field position.
I could have wrecked it. I could have wrecked it.
Obviously costly.
I could have wrecked it.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now.
Damn.
Good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They should be better with the football on this possession.
So the last one didn't bother you too much last time.
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Trey Flowers, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
I spent a lot of extra time preparing for this game, watching this offensive line, because they gave up 5 sacks last week in their loss. They just gave up another one now. They don't seem to be working together as a cohesive unit. Right? 4 guys might have it right, but the 5th guy is giving something up. They've got to find a way to all get on the same page.
Going deep for Diggs.
Dude, come on. I'm in front of him.
I'm throwing dots, bro. I'm throwing dots on this nigga, fool.
I was in front of him.
You can't tell me I'm not throwing no dot against this nigga, bro.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. To throw Stafford.
Oh, Lord, what type of route was that?
Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Harrison Smith. And he will
I didn't even jump. That gave him the jump animation.
I don't know who all is to blame there, but I love seeing pick sixes.
That was a funky route right there, bro.
Someone pluck it out of the air and go the other way. I'm used to try to change directions. Hard to do.
That was a funky route right there, Zoe. That was a funky route right there.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Let me quiet. Good turn, bro.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They'll run on 1st down. Dobbins, and he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 11 yards there, and a line 1st down.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line.
Hold on, Zoe. Let me go get the charger from my dad, bro.
Just cool folk, man.
Alright, you ready?
They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now it's Stafford. Incomplete. The intended target, T.J. Hawkinson, but it's going to be 2nd down. That pass just a little bit off. It looked like maybe he tried to force it in there.
Game speed, always different, no matter what you do in practice. Can't simulate it, right? So your decision-making, everything has to be a little bit quicker. Sometimes it can throw you off until you adjust.
And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
Matt.
Pretty good little two-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try to defend on third down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
Oh, that's a nice. Huh? 4.
I said, do you know what's the score?
33-14.
Throwing on third down, Stafford. And that will be incomplete.
That boy ran G to
they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag.
Come on.
Let them fight it out.
Forces fourth down.
Come on.
This will depend on the spot
Come
as
on,
it sails out of bounds.
Yo, Zo.
And they'll say it sailed out at the 10-yard line.
Yo, Zo.
Let's go old school there. That's absolutely a great coffin corner punt. Someone's put some time in working on that, hasn't it?
Seems like every year these guys get better and better. It's amazing how they can command that football through the air.
Yeah, they used to actually practice with
Gave my Vikings a pill top, bro. Had to tell them, remember when the Kasu did, someone used to kick them in their face.
There we go. There we go. There we go, Adam. There we go. What's out there?
To throw on 2nd and 6.
Oh, that's the wrong button. Oh, he got. Yes, that was the wrong button. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I was looking at Dalvin Cook right in front of him. God, oh, I got pressed the wrong button.
Sorry.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December, this is Thanksgiving. Maybe for his own sake, after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he throws.
Stafford now to throw.
No.
He caught it.
He's got it. And the Lions have a touchdown. Kenny Galladay.
Bro, my fucking TV turned out,
Touchdown on the year. And the Lions have taken the lead. Extra point by Moore, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
I can't even get on this nigga, bro.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they
Come on, lineman. Where are you? Oh, my God. Here we go again, bro.
Now whistles and
this man just got hurt, dude.
Vikings slow to get up.
Thank you. Give me those. Give me those.
Can't catch a break with Dalvin Cook, bro.
Cousins from the gun on third. This is Johnson.
I throw check downs, ain't nothing deep open.
The first before he's taken down at the 36.
Damn.
His first catch, good for 9 and a first down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. First carry for the Boise State Bronco, Alexander Madison. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield.
Low back strain. God, dog, bro.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
First down, here's Cousins. And that will fall incomplete. Oh, they took a shot there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. The Vikings with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 2nd and 10. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Here's Madison looking for the seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line.
Can't deal with this team, bro. He can't block. Man, get hurt.
Make it 3rd and 10. Play action now. Cousins. And he's got Kyle Rudolph. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 38-yard line. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 38.
Glad I didn't throw that.
Here's Madison running on 1st down.
These boys ain't go to none of the linebackers that I might.
Out of Louisiana, Tracy Walker.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
I D-line ain't got a sack yet on these niggas, boy. Excellent. Fuck.
From the 35 on 2nd down. Cousins. Complete. It's Johnson. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions 16. Seems as if the passing attack's starting to heat up a little bit here in the 2nd quarter.
You can sense and you can see the momentum because now they're reading their patterns downfield. They're understanding the coverages, and they're finding the open holes in the defense.
And that'll be caught by Diggs for a Minnesota touchdown.
Knock his head loose, that's the only reason I threw it to him.
As they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Extra point up and good by Bailey. And we got a tie game here in a back-and-forth 1st half. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
I'll take it.
That'll be taken in the end zone.
Thanks for the game.
He'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
There we go, Eric Armstead. There we go, boy.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match in a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
He had 16 pass yards.
Throwing to Stafford.
He had 16 passing yards, man.
And they're not able to hook up.
That is a flag, Ralph. Call that. That is a flag.
That is crazy.
They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here. 3rd and 10. A shotgun snap for Stafford.
Wide open.
He's got his man on the crossing route. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
The goal for any offense versus a zone defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Stafford on 1st down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Daniil Hunter in there to bring him down, and that is sack number 17 now on the season.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes, and just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, their quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Stafford.
About time y'all get some pressure. Well, it was a coverage set. Confidence, I ain't even getting no pressure.
The sack by big number 98, Linval Joseph.
So this has been a lot like a tennis match, hasn't it? Back and forth. Both these offenses having their way so far. So maybe the question isn't who's going to score the most points in this game. Maybe it's who's going to get some stops.
Yeah,
Marcus Mays. Marcus Mays. What are you doing? What are you doing?
For a stop.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks
here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long.
Goodness.
From the gun.
That's right at you, fool. Please just pick that up.
And a big loss here as he's
about time my D-line do something. Now we got to worry about his D-line.
Record his 5th sack of the season.
He really coverage says, though, they really ain't doing nothing.
Guys who knew how to rush the passer, they would just tell you, just cover people for me, just long enough for me to get there. And that's exactly what happened on that play.
A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They had to go a long way on their last drive to score the touchdown. This time they get at least a little bit more of a cushion with field position. No escape, and he goes down. Trey Flowers make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by.
He was a cover 3, so 2. He was at 4.
Devon Kennard just would not be denied. That's a loss.
Yeah, sir, nigga. That's what you want.
So now after the sack, Cousins and the Vikings come up here 3rd and long. On 3rd down, they run with Madison. And he's able to take this.
That's why I need you, dude.
Carry, but it's going to lead to a 4th down.
We often talk situational football. Let's just call it team football.
Hurt again.
The defense did their job, got off the field, brought the punting situation, so they're turning the ball back over to their offense. You think those guys will get along very well right now? Of course they will. Defense helped the offense. Now it's their turn to take it downfield.
Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially given 15. And the Lions will take over. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Out of the gun, Stafford. And he's got his man on the out route. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. And he'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down. An extra defender in the secondary for the Vikings here on 3rd down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. A pickup of 5 that time and a 1st down.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him? Either fellow receivers or offensive linemen. That makes that play.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon.
Deep for right there.
What the?
And that would be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Well, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Now, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
And they'll indeed stop him on 3rd down. And now what do you want to do with your timeouts? The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts.
I need to see if I can get a field goal. He going for it.
Seconds to go in this first half. Here comes the
you ain't decided to go for it. I don't know why I said it did. I just want to see if I can get a field goal range. That's the only reason I called T.O.
This is away and a very good kick.
Never freaking mind, bro. Never freaking mind. Let me just run the ball, man.
It says it crossed out of bounds.
Well, hoping my running back don't get hurt.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Time here for likely one play, and then these two teams will head to the locker room all even.
And you know the play caller's just feeling it right now. Let's go ahead and go for this one. A big shot downfield. Nope. Guarantee the head coach is like, don't get crazy. Take the knee. Let's get out of here. Tie game. We'll just start all over.
Defense, y'all been playing good. Offense, you gotta step up, bro.
We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA
Because
Sports.
Dalvin Cook is hurt. Y'all Dalvin Cook a bust.
For the second half, it was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25.
This D-line got to show up in the playoffs.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan showing you.
Now to Galladay on the jet sweep, and that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll make it third down. Stafford going to give this one off to Johnson. And he will be very close to a first down.
He didn't get it, bro.
Close fist to the referee, and that means fourth down. It's a pickup of 6, but it's not going to be enough. And the punt team's going to be summoned on fourth down. And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on fourth down.
You love that wheel.
So they will go for it. Stafford.
That's on me. I played that so bad.
Just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49.
That's definitely on me.
And a first down for Detroit.
I'm sorry, team.
2 first downs have them up near midfield now on first and 10.
I should have.
From the gun, Stafford. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. It'll be a gain of 4, and that'll bring up second down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They've become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Looking to throw again on second down. Stafford.
Fumble that.
Galladay complete. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down. So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory though if they're stopped. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. They converted once earlier in this drive, but they'll roll the dice here again on 4th down. They'll run with Baldwin.
God, Lee, y'all taking him to the 30-yard line.
30-yard line. 11 yards there and a line first down. In lieu of the sneak on 4th and inches, they just say, give it to the big man to the backfield.
Yeah, fullback no less. Not many of those left in the NFL, but for those that have one, perfect time to use them. Perfect time to get it done.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. A first down carry here for Johnson. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down. He already has 2 sacks to his credit. Now another tackle for loss.
And you know how you can always identify who is supposed to block him? They're the ones helping up the person who just got knocked to the ground with the ball, right? Whether it's a running play or a pass play, they've got to figure out a way to slow him down. Maybe you chip in with a second guy. Maybe you just out-and-out double him. Maybe you make sure you take
They ain't even there. They had me on the line, man. I knew you were going to throw it to him.
Right now, he is wrecking things for them.
Stafford.
Then they just keep bringing me up, bro. Like, I know that you're gonna do that.
31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. They'll try and run. This is Johnson. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Now I think we're going to get a timeout here. Yes, a timeout here as it looks like we've got a Lion that's shaken up. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Stafford feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. Ben Gideon coming in hard that time on the blitz, and he gets him down. It's a loss of 4. Now Stafford on 3rd and goal. And he's got it. And he'll get into the end zone.
Bro, I ain't want to waste no time out.
Alizé Mack, his first touchdown on the year, as his guys are able to regain the lead.
What up, Matt?
Extra point by Marr, up and good. And the lead is now 21-14.
Dalvin Cook got hurt again.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Yeah.
That's fielded in the end zone.
Carry come back.
And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
From the 24, Cousins escaping the pressure right. It's complete to Diggs.
Oh,
22 yards there.
throw the flag.
Down.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to
No,
know when to
I'm
leave
talking about
the
that hit
pocket
like that. You can't do that.
Make something happen. Now that player is able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
And taking it across midfield.
That is a flag.
The 40. They get 14 there. First down, Vikings.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there.
He hit below the knees. That is a flag. Playing against the Dominican Sue again, bro.
And on that go around, the offense won the challenge. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. A big hitter there. A first down gain of 26 yards.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
Yeah,
the drive
stretch right the whole
continues
game.
as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Cousins. He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. Olabisi Johnson.
That was the line. I mean, that was D-line. I knew he couldn't catch the feet.
Even this game here in the 4th quarter with the extra point.
With Trey Flowers, is he like Khalil Mack type linebacker, or is he or he's D-line? Yeah, that's why I do it, because I like he D-line, but I didn't know if he like Khalil Mack or not.
Yeah, taken in the end zone. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Oh my God.
Damn,
and that boy, offense ready to begin their drive. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that, they had a great air attack going. Did they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were...
They get boring too, bro. They get so boring and trash.
Why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went.
Well, that's what that nigga in the blender,
damn. No big plays by the defense.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off at the 48.
Who this is?
This man is so slow.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Yeah, you low-key, I think you had spot open.
Big of a defensive play as you can possibly make.
And it didn't happen by accident. That was scouting right there. They've seen things that have happened before. They knew in certain situations the type of plays they like to run, read it, and were able to go after the football, get it, and take it into the end zone for a touchdown for themselves.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. That's fielded in the end zone.
That's no, bro. Oh!
And a loose football. And a huge return as he'll take this one
Mad at
all the way
Home
down
Alonzo,
inside the
bro.
30-yard line. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secure. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for
tried to
making sure he
beat it,
secures
but
the catch.
I didn't know he was going to actually beat it. I think that was what's his name.
Hey, ball's on the ground. We got to get it back.
Back to the ground on first down. Here's Madison.
This game trash. This game trash. He fucked
the football.
What?
He will score. Touchdown, Vikings.
This game's trash, and it's Chinzo right now. It is Chinzo.
His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage.
Lamar that red. Zay with that head.
Decision to just kick the extra point.
Zoe, it's on one for you right now, bro.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
I gave his head a beat.
This is fielded a couple yards deep.
That was some BS. That was some big BS.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. On 1st and 10, Stafford. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Linval Joseph in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
After the sack on 1st down, Stafford. And he will find his man on the outside. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. The Lions on 3rd down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This will be 3rd and 6. Operating from the gun, Stafford. And that is incomplete. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Lions go for it on 4th. It's Stafford.
Did he catch it?
Looking left side, and it's complete. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. You're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
On 1st down, it's Johnson.
That's on me. I followed the
10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage.
I could have just spaced I could have just spaced everybody out.
Wow. Right there.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs, and they come up on 2nd down. Now Stafford. Open man right side is his running back. It's complete downfield.
He had the middle wide open.
This is going to turn into another 1st down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 20-yard line. From the red zone now, Stafford. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by Harrison Smith. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line.
That's a game, bro.
Both defenses have had their struggles, but they've been good enough to get them this lead, and another nice play there to help preserve the lead.
It's been a game of punch, hasn't it? All throughout. But this time, the big swing was taken, and it didn't land. Nice play by them on defense.
Now I think we're going to get a timeout here. Yes, a timeout here as it looks like we've got a Lion that's shaken up. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. Another carry now for Madison.
I was going to ask you, can I start chewing, but I had to wait till
it's going to bring up third and about 6.
I don't want nobody else to get hurt.
This clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
The Vikings on third down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6.
It's so focused,
Working out of the gun, Cousins.
Oh my damn.
And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. 13 yards as the Vikings pick up the first down. Big hook up there, forced to throw it on third down. The connection's going to keep the drive alive and also keep the clock moving.
Yeah, and from a defensive perspective, didn't get a sack, didn't knock the ball free, didn't break up the pass. The clock keeps running on you. You're in a dire situation now.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. A first down run, good for about 3. 2nd and 7 coming up. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7.
Faster than me.
I had to run another play.
And they take a knee. For the Lions, an extra DB in the game now here on third down. And they'll indeed take a knee.
I didn't think he was going to throw that.
We're getting this punt formation so they can
Here's Sam Martin now as he'll kick it away for the second time. They put up their goal at the beginning of the season, and that was to win 7 games, and now they've accomplished that mission.
And congratulations to them for achieving their goal. They have to finish the season strong, but you got to think that going forward for next year,
if we make the playoffs, bro, you can't stay getting hurt, dog.
I'm getting stuck on all my wrong people, bro.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone, from Ford Field.
No. God, bro. No, man. Get the ball off. Yeah. I clicked on, bro. Please, just click the ball. Just click the ball off.
Go give me an animation to play for the ball.
Man. Just gave him 3 out of there, y'all. Come on. Playoffs, man. Fuck.